everyone, and welcome back to the Success with Savita podcast, where we talk all things success, mindset, growth for ambitious career women, ambitious entrepreneurs, and leaders like you who are tuning in today. But remember, we are not just talking about success at work, because my philosophy is when you're successful in other areas of your life, you also succeed at work. And I truly believe that work is just one part of your life. It's not your whole life. So it's not just, we're not going to be just talking about success topics and career topics and business topics, but also other areas of your life that helps you live a fully rounded, enriched life that's intentional, that's deliberate, that's really joyful and happy and living in the moment, because that's what true success is all about. And that's what my work is about, is helping people succeed in every area of their life as a coach. And today we are diving into a really fun and empowering topic, main character energy. I wrote about this a while ago on my newsletter, The Growth Guide, which goes out every Wednesday. So do sign up to that if you'd like to, if you're more of a reader than a listener. And I spoke about main character energy, what it is and how to bring it into your life, how to bring it into your work. And that's what we're going to be talking about today on the episode. You may ask, but what is it? Why does it matter? And how can you bring it into your life and business? Main character energy, or the era that we talk about, is primarily a very Gen Z kind of term. Either Gen Z is asking you, what era are you in? Are you in your comeback era? Are you in your, lucky girl era? Or are you now exuding main character energy or side character energy? So it's just very on topic, on trend. And it's just how people see your energy, your phase, your timeline at any given moment in your life. So this episode is all about stepping into your personal power. Main character energy is just embodying the main character in any movie, around who the movie, of course, revolves, the protagonist in a story. And basically, to just make it simplify it, it's about stepping into your personal power, owning your story, and creating a life that feels uniquely yours. So grab your favorite drink, take a seat, and let's get into it. So what is main character energy? Let's start with the basics. The phrase comes from movies and TV shows where the main character is the person the entire story revolves around. They're the ones who take action, overcome challenges, and evolve as a story progresses, right? The hero or the heroine's journey. In real life, main character energy is all about embodying confidence, self-awareness, and intentionality. It's about being the protagonist in your own life instead of playing a supporting role in someone else's. It's not about being self-centered or arrogant. Instead, it's about owning your narrative, embracing your quirk, and stepping boldly into your goals and dreams. Think about someone who walks into a room and exudes that I'm here, I'm ready to kill this, I'm ready to own this moment kind of vibe. That's main character energy. When you see it, you know it. You know that person who has that X factor, that star quality, that confidence with which they carry themselves. That why main character energy matters in life and business, and why are we talking about this, and how does it matter to you? You're not in a movie. It's especially important for you if you would like to have a different spin, right? A different point of view on how you run your life and business. When you embody main character energy, you're no longer waiting for permission to take action. You are the hero of your story. You stop looking for external validation and start trusting yourself. This mindset is crucial for entrepreneurs, creators, leaders, professionals. In business, it translates to taking the lead. Whether it's launching a new product, pivoting your strategy, or even negotiating your worth, it's about taking calculated risks and betting on yourself. And this applies to the workplace as well. Whether you're having to do that interview, asking for a raise, asking for the role that you desire, asking for what you're worth, wanting to set up boundaries for yourself, managing or negotiating, working with your boss, it matters. In life, main character energy helps you focus on what truly matters. It's about designing a life that aligns with your values and priorities, not what society or others expect from you. When you own your story, you inspire others. Think about the most influential leaders or creators that you admire. They are people who are unapologetically living their truth and share it boldly with the world. Well, you don't know what goes on behind the scenes, but what you can see, right? Therefore, you may ask, okay, how to bring main character energy into your life. Like, okay, I know what it means. I think, yeah, this could be something that I need to put on. And how do I bring it, right? So let's talk about the how. How do we bring main character energy into your life? I've broken it down into 5 actionable steps. Number 1, know your why. Every great main character has a purpose driving their actions. What's yours? Whether it's building a thriving business, building a career, creating financial freedom, or making a difference in your community, connect with your deeper why, your purpose. Ask yourself, what am I working towards and why does it matter to me? I mean, it may be a good thing and it's like, it just feels good to also absorb and embrace it. But why does it matter to you? Why does building a career matter to you? Why does financial freedom matter to you? Second, curate your environment. A main character surrounds themselves with people, spaces, and habits that support their goals. Look at your environment. Are the people around you lifting you up or holding you back? Does your workspace inspire creativity and focus? Make small changes that align your surroundings with your ambitions. If you're the main character, do you have the right wing people, right? Do you have the good right wing man or wing woman? Or are you surrounded by villains? Like, what is it? Number 3, take center stage in your narrative. Stop waiting for someone else to save the day or give you the green light. Step up, take ownership, and act. This might mean pitching a bold idea, showing up consistently on social media, or like me, showing up consistently on the podcast, or starting that business that you've been dreaming of. Remember, main characters create opportunities for themselves. They just don't wait for it to come and fall into their laps, right? Think about any protagonist that you're watching, whether in a series, whether in a movie. Yes, they are flawed. Sure, now we like flawed heroes, but they still go and make things happen. They own it. They take leadership. They take decisions. They really embody that confidence of a can-do spirit. Okay, which comes from number 4, right? Embody confidence, even when you don't feel it. Confidence isn't something you either have or don't. It's a muscle that you build over time. And I truly, truly believe this because I'm someone who struggled with confidence at different phases in my life. Some areas I feel highly confident, some areas I don't feel. So it's really been up and down, a seesaw kind of thing. And I think it's true for a lot of people. It's a muscle that you build over time. Start by taking small actions outside your comfort zone. The more you push your boundaries, the more your confidence grows. A simple tip: power pose for 2 minutes before a big meeting. I don't know if it works, but you can look up power poses and kind of research it. And if it works for you, fantastic. If it doesn't, let's find something else that will work for you. If you feel unsure about how to navigate small talk, start practicing that, right? And you get better at it. Number 5 is celebrate your wins. Begin small. Main characters savor their victories. They have that song and dance. Yeah. Don't wait for the big moments to celebrate. Did you check off a daunting task from your to-do list? Celebrate. Landed a new client? Celebrate. Life is made up of these small wins and recognizing them fuels your momentum. Let's look at some examples. That's the 5-step action plan. Yeah, but let's look at some examples of main character energy, right? In life. Okay, imagine someone who decides to prioritize their health and well-being. They say no to draining social obligations. They set boundaries around their time and build a morning routine and an evening routine that energizes them. That's main character energy. It's about taking control of your day, of your decisions, and making decisions that actually serve you versus just, playing to the stage, saying yes to everything, not wanting to hurt everybody else, but okay to hurt yourself. That's how main characters proceed, right? They take care of themselves. They're good leaders. They make good decisions. They have good boundaries. And they take control and are in charge of themselves, of their emotions, of their day, of their actions, their habits, their routines. Let's talk about an example let's say at work, in business. Think of an entrepreneur who unapologetically launches a product they believe in, even when others doubt them. I mean, there's so many examples of such, products out there. They don't give up because despite failure, they show up consistently, share their story, and build a brand that resonates. That's what it looks like to own your narrative in the business world. And that's how it works even in the workplace. There are people who show up, avoid drama, get along with everyone, make an effort to, work with the team, make good decisions, are in charge of their own career, are able to have the conversation, communicate well, show leadership. And that's what main character energy looks like. Okay, now you figure out how to do it. Now you also are able to embody main character energy. How do you maintain it? Okay, here are some tips. Number one, of course, stay connected to your vision. What do you have to do? You have to revisit it often. Revisit not just your vision, but your goals, to regularly remind yourself of why you got started and what journey are you on and what's your destination, right? Protect your energy, guard your time and focus, say no to what doesn't align with your priorities and review that regularly. Sometimes it's a phase, sometimes it's a season, but you should know when to step out of the season also, right? So protect your energy. Next one, number 3 is seek inspiration, read books, listen to podcasts like myself, of course, or follow people who you are inspired by, who embody this energy that you're wanting to cultivate. So seek inspiration and allow yourself to be motivated by that, but stay disciplined. Adapt your story. Main characters evolve. Don't be afraid to pivot when you need to or rewrite your narrative when you need to. You don't have to, go with the flow. Don't have to be afraid to go against the grain. And, it's completely okay to take a step back, to go in a different direction. I think you need to know when to say no. You need to know when you need to stop pushing. You need to understand your own timing in life. And this is something that comes with being intentional, being aware, and, really thinking about these things versus, just mindlessly going through life. In closing, I want to say main character energy is about stepping into the driver's seat of your life and business. It's about showing up with intention, taking bold action, and owning your unique story. So I challenge you to ask yourself, am I the main character in my own life? Or am I living on the sidelines? If the answer is the latter, it's time to step up and shine. With that, I want to remind you of the character in the movie The Holiday, Kate Winslet. This guy she's helping, who she befriends on this trip that she went on, this holiday that she takes to LA. He tells her, I see that you're a leading lady, but for some reason you're being the side character, right? And I don't know why you're doing that. And I want to remind you to watch that if that helps. But remind yourself that you're meant to be the lead character in your own life. So stop being on the sidelines, take up space, and it's your time to shine. Thank you so much for listening. This is a very favorite topic of mine, this main character energy. In fact, many of my clients, I told them this year it's about bringing their main character energy. And what do main characters do? They don't put up with drama. They don't put up with being treated badly. So yeah, that's the 2025 mantra for some of my clients. And I hope this has helped you think about and evaluate where you are. If you're the main character, fantastic, keep going. If not, it's time to pause and rethink about the direction that you're headed in and how can you make those tweaks, those changes. Thank you so much for tuning into this episode. If this resonated with you, share it, or if a friend needs to hear this, please share it with a friend. Leave me a review, leave me a 5-star rating, and let me know how you're bringing main character energy into your life. Until next time, keep shining, keep growing, keep thriving. And you can find me over on Instagram at Success with Sakika. So I hope you tune in every Monday for our episode, which will drop every Monday. And you'll tune in and you'll like what I had to share. Thank you and bye.